What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back over on ARK Survival Evolved once again. Today we will be returning to the Asia servers. So we played on these servers a couple of times before and we had a lot of fun here. Technically these servers are official with their rates and rules, except they don't really have any sort of enforcement and any kind of cheating goes here. There's also no Genesis. This is like if ARK had stopped in 2019 and they had just left it. So our goals for these servers are simple: to get revenge and to attack the big cheating tribes here. I'm really excited for this series and hopefully it turns out well. Let's hop right into it. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All right. I am glad that we found us a little starter base here. I didn't really want to have to craft up like a smithy and fabricator and stuff. So this is some good news. So we just started off over here. I was getting kind of bored of small tribes, and so I was like, dude, let's hop over on Asia and see what's going on. So came over here to Aberration. This is where my character was. And we're just going to be getting ourselves a little starter kit together before we go scout around and see if we can maybe find some bases to raise, something like that. And this guy actually has a lot of stuff. What we're gonna need mostly is climbing picks and a glider, and then we can pretty much be on our way. This guy has been farming, got a lot of metal, got a lot of hide, kind of everything we need to get our basic kit together, which is some pretty good news. I didn't really want to have to farm all this stuff, and now we already have it. So luck is already on our side here, boys, which is always nice. Okay, so we're just finishing up here. I actually can even make scuba, which is sweet. We got our scuba. We can go scout the shadow cave and some other places with that. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us here at this base. We have gotten a lot of climbing picks, everything else we really need. And so it's time to be on our way here. Alright, so we're going to grab a plant Z seed. We're going to need to tame up a light pet before we head out. And then that should be all we need as we are ready to get out and scouting now. Alright, here is a bulldog, level 60. Easy enough, thank you. So we're going to head over to the Glowtail Cave. We're already here. You never know, maybe somebody built here. I haven't been here for like, I don't think I played on Asia for like 6 months, so last time I was here, there's a huge base here, but oh, it looks like someone actually has some turrets up at the crouch there. Let's see. Definitely gonna stop us at this point in our journey, but maybe we'll come back to this. I just want to see how close we can get in here. All right, we'll keep this in mind as we continue on. Okay, so we're just heading up to the entrance of the surface now. There's a transmitter, some beds. Maybe there's something up here. Okay, I don't really see a ton. This could just be someone had put some spam here. Maybe they're gonna build here later or something. So these guys haven't been here in a few days. But it is good to know that there are at least some active big tribes on the server. Looks like they haven't really built anything farther down either. Alright, boys. So next spot, we're underneath the alpha tree. You've probably seen me raid this spot tons and tons of times between small tribes and Arcpocalypse. Dude, there's actually a base here. Okay. Looks like it's rated, though. I don't see any turrets on it, which isn't the greatest sign. There's actually a little base here. What is this? Little smithy. Nothing really in there. Alright, let's go check it out. Hopefully we can get some luck early in our journey. Okay, yeah, I don't see any turrets at all. Could just be a weird weird base build. I feel like if you play Asia, you kind of get used to that. People building their bases in the weirdest ways. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, let's head up here, see what's in the transmitter. Ooh, some juice already, boys. A couple teleporters, a couple tech gens. That's pretty good news. I should probably mention this. If you haven't watched me play on Asia servers before, basically people just like dupe on here, duplicate items a lot. It's kind of the same thing on official and small tribes at this point, I'll be honest. So this isn't that much of a difference, but this is a pretty decent find right off the bat. This is going to help us get some resources together, and if I want to make some C4 or craft a little starter base, this will be nice to have. But this isn't like super great. I mean, it's just a couple of structures, nothing that's going to help me a ton. A dino is what we really, really need. Okay, so we're getting on the top here. So there's some storages over here. I'm pretty sure these are really, really old though. Like last time I played here, I'm pretty sure these were here. Yeah, these are the same things, CYP. This is like the big mega tribe on these servers. And I think these are really old. These are definitely all empty. Those have been there for like a year. So, yeah. Okay, so the plan is to head over to like the blue zone, the roof of the blue zone. That is where a lot of people build, and maybe we'll find some bases over there. And there's some more storages here. Oh, this is somebody else. There's some hide, at least, which we can't really carry right now, but good to know it's here if I want to make a saddle or something later on. Okay, let's look where we are. So we need to head over to like the left area of the map, the blue zone. Because like and pretty much on any server, people are going to build up in the roof there. What the? No, 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 no. Dude, what is this? What did I just fly into? I'm actually dead here, boys. I'm actually dead. There's literally nothing I can do. You can't climb on these trees or anything. How did I even get in here? I was like flying out of this tree. What is this? I've never seen this spot ever. It's like some random hole in a tree. I can like maybe try to reconnect. Alrighty boys, so it is the next day. I was kind of pissed I just logged off in this spot. I was hoping maybe I would fall through the tree or something random, but it's not gonna happen. I mean, if you're an ARK player, you kind of understand. You've probably been stuck in like a weird spot like this before, and pretty much nothing I can really do. So I'm gonna leave the best stuff I have in this bulldog. Maybe I can come back if I get a tech chest or something. But yeah, we're pretty much out of luck here. I'm just gonna have to die. Nothing I can really do about it. We're gonna have to start over fresh once again. Dude, this is out. This is out of element. I was gonna come over here and see if this was on tamed creatures, but it's out. These guys haven't been here in like a week. No wonder it's out. Okay, let's go see, boys. Maybe we can get us some fast, easy loot in this Glowtail cave. You never know. There's no turrets here, which isn't really a great sign. Okay, we're gonna try to run through the back. Probably not gonna make it. It's really hard to get to the back of this without like some parachutes or something, but We will try. We're just gonna go this way. This isn't the best way either, but man, if I could just find like just 1 mana is all I really need to get started on these servers, to give me a little bit of luck here. Now that we're back naked on the beach because I died to a tree. Rest in peace. Okay, there's so many dinos in here. I'm probably gonna die, but we gotta try anyway. Jump. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, I got stuck on an Arthro. Okay, so we're trying from this other side now. This is a better side to go from anyway. Should survive this. Come on. Little bee-hop there. There's a Megalo right here. There's a teleporter. So that's kind of a good sign. I guess there's a transmitter too. There's a racer. So there's a few things in here. This isn't completely empty, but I'm not sure if there's really a base or not. Okay, there's a replicator. That's always nice. So the rep has a lot of stuff in it. It has gas balls, polymer, and metal. Blue gems. Okay, so nothing really like super good, but a few materials in there. There's a zip line that goes over to this teleporter. There's a guy in this sleeping pod. Let's see what he's got for us. Nothing. Transmitter, empty. This guy, nothing. Okay. That is a bummer, dude. I was actually like counting on this having some gear for us. Maybe these vaults have something, but I kind of doubt it. This isn't even the same tribe. These have probably been here for a long time. Alright boys, so I think we're just going to take off. There's not really a lot in here that is useful. Maybe some of the metal and the hide, but like I might as well just go back to that starter base I was at earlier and craft up another primitive kit here. I just wanted to check everybody once again. One more time. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, this guy does have stuff. He has a kibble for us. That's actually pretty sweet. Normally I wouldn't tame dinos on here because it's so slow, but it's I think it's a weekend right now, so there's 2x rates. We have kibble, so maybe we can tame some dinos on here, and that will help us get started. Alright boys, so we're back at this base under the tree where I got the teleporters and the stuff. So there's not really any more teleporters, but there's a few things in here. I guess we'll take some of the structures, maybe help us get started off. If we need polymer or crystal later, then we can demo these, so yeah, we'll take a couple. So we made it up to the, to the blue zone. We're just flying through these metal structures, kind of looking for bases now. This is where my base used to be a while ago now, like 6 months ago. My storage is still up there. It's good to see. Okay, so we're gonna have to go look in a few of these more popular spots. Maybe we'll find a base, which I'm really counting on. If there's not any bases on AB, I'm not really sure that I'm gonna play here. I don't think I've mentioned this. Transfers for these servers go up and down pretty frequently. There's no transferring right now, which is why I'm spending all my time on Aberration. But hopefully they'll open up soon. There's a base here, actually. There's a little teleporter I see. That is powered. That's some good news. So we got a teleporter, some cliff platforms. I don't see any turrets on it. These guys were here just a couple of hours ago. Okay, so I still don't see any turrets. Pretty good sign. There's a lot of dinos up there. Which is weird. People don't usually raise dinos on Asia. There's Reapers, there's Megalos, some Rock Drakes. There's a bunch of Megalos down there in the corner. There's a pretty terrible Reaper right here. And then there's a bunch of Rock Drakes. Huh. Kind of weird. This looks to be just like a breeding base, though. There's no loot here whatsoever, which is kind of a bummer, but I just want to look up here. This is probably a Reaper, little Reaper room. Yeah, there's a baby Reaper right here. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here. I do think we are going to come back here and kill all this stuff, though. Like I said in the beginning of this servers, our main goal here is to get revenge. These guys, the past few times I've played here, have just used like the lamest cheats to play, and so we're just going to kind of be the biggest menace we can here, cause as much havoc as we can, and that starts with these dinos. Right, boys, so we're taming up a Carno, probably the best, like, early game carnivore you're going to get on Aberration. This thing is pretty decent, especially for doing damage. It has, like, the bleed effect that they added a while ago, and it's pretty good now. If you haven't had a chance to use a Carno, give them a try. So, as soon as this thing tames up, we'll head back to that base. Okay, this thing should be eating its last bite any second now. There he goes. Alright, level 127 Carno, our OP dino of the day. So let's cryo this. We'll head back up to that base and get down to business. So if you guys are wondering like how I get around, it's pretty hard. I'm using like the climbing picks and gliders still, which I doubt anybody has used this in like the past 2 years. Ever since like manas were released in Bloodstalkers, those are kind of the main thing on ad. People don't really use, or tech suits, which I don't have one right now. You're not really going to see people using like gliders and climbing picks ever, but that's what we're going to have to resort to until transfers open. Alright, boys, so it looks like everything is on passive here. I gotta make sure one more time before we head in there. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure these Megalos are too. Okay, so everything here is on passive. We're good to go. Toss off my Bulldog here. Get rid of some weight. And let's get down to business with our Carno. Oh yeah, putting in some work with the Carno, boys. You can see that this thing's actually like pretty good, especially for doing damage. Like, you wouldn't want to use a wild tamed dino for most things, but with the bleed effect that this has, it actually works out like pretty good. So we're getting these levels now on the Carno. Oh yeah, boys. Megalos are going down. Tamed Carno on top. Imagine your base getting meat ran by like a level 140 Carno. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of these duped air conditioners. Can't really use them, and I don't want these guys to have them. So yeah, I'm not gonna take these. They're not really worth taking even. I think you'd get like 5 metal from demolishing them, so it's kind of like whatever. So no more air conditioners for you guys, and that'll pretty much wrap up our little raid on this base. Alright, so you can see there, pretty decent job. I think we killed about like 30 dinos, maybe a little bit more than that. Alright, so we're just going to double check here with our Parasaur. Oh, no. No, boys. I was actually hoping that there wasn't a Reaper. There is, though. The amount of work I'm going to have to go through to get this thing out of the ground is not what I want to be doing right now. But, like, I can't not get it. I have to know if there's something inside. Oh, boys. We're going to have to go tame a Diplodocus. And bring it back up here and get that Reaper out. And maybe we'll get some loot, though. So it could be worth it, but this is going to be a lot of work. Alright, so I headed all the way over here to the Fertile Lake. I finally found a low-level Diplo. And, we're going to tame it up. And there's also a base right next to where I am with a tamed Diplo, so we're just going to take their saddle. I've actually been surprised at how many bases there are on the server, like Bob bases or like new player bases. There's probably, I probably ran into like 10 so far. There's a lot of people playing these servers. I would actually bet that there's more like new players here than there is on like small tribes, which is kind of crazy. Okay, finally got the Diplodocus down. Let's take this saddle. There we go. So we'll go toss the saddle on ours and then we'll head back up to that base. Another teleporter right here. These guys have teleporters all over the place. They must have a pretty decent sized base somewhere. Let's see. This same tribe that I just killed all their dinos. Maybe they have a base in the Shadow Cave, who knows. Alrighty, boys. So I gotta make sure this isn't a basilisk. Let me just look really quick. I don't think it is. It's not. So here goes the Diplo. I don't think I've ridden one of these things in probably 2 years. There we go. Got the Reaper out of the ground. We're going to have to wait a minute till we throw our Carno out now. Okay, Reaper down, and I think it's empty. It's empty, boys. I'm getting a little unlucky in our series. I was hoping maybe there's some dinos, I could get some free rock drakes or a mana or something, but we are unlucky. That thing is empty. So, we're just going to have to keep looking around. Maybe we'll find something else. Alright, boys, so I tamed up a Sarco. We're going to go check out the Shadow Cave now. Probably the most popular base spot there is on Aberration. It's kind of hard to scout on foot, and we're going to want to scout the entire thing. So I tamed up this pretty low-level Sarco, and we're going to head over there now. Hopefully we'll find something inside. I kind of ran into that waterfall there. Alright, so we're over to the shadow cave. I don't see anything outside, but that doesn't mean someone didn't build in. So there we go. Gotta make sure I don't die to like a crab here or something. Or these freaking eels. What are they doing down here? Come on. Leave me alone. Okay, so there's no turrets in this water part. And I don't see anything here either. So I think last time I played, it was a long time ago, it was months and months ago, but there was a base in the second room here in the shadow cave. So it could still be there, which is the main reason why I wanted to check. So let's see. So there's no base right here in this main room. Maybe farther down there will be though. Okay, so there's a teleporter in the water entrance to this next room. Oh, this is the same tribe that we were fighting earlier. So let's throw out our Sarco and we'll go ahead in here. It's kind of hard to get through these tunnels because there's so many eels in them. So I'm hoping we can make it without dying. Oh gosh, we already got tagged by an eel. Come on. Okay, so we're in the next room. And I don't see anything. There's nothing even in here. Okay, and our Sarco is big dead. But it's okay, he served his purpose. Looks like this is empty. Okay, and the next room, the artifact room, is... it's empty too, dude. What the heck? Where are people building in here? There's a bed in here. These guys must have a base somewhere. I'm gonna have to scout around more. I was sure that they were gonna be built in the shadow cave, but they're not. Alright boys, so we're gonna set down a little base, nothing too special. I'm getting too much stuff to carry it around with me at this point, so we're just putting it behind a couple of rocks. I think I've used this spot like a couple times before. It's like kind of decent, as long as people don't have ESP. But let's get these tech foundations we have down, and then just a couple storages, and that's all we really need here. Right there should be great. Let's pick up this stuff. So I found another base, just a stone base, no turrets or anything, but it was actually stacked. It had a lot of stuff in it. I was able to make some C4 and a few other things, which is really nice. I'm really surprised at how many like new players there are on these servers. There's bases all over this aberration, which is crazy. So there is the rest of our C4. We're gonna need to demo a few of these dino gates I got for metal. Then we're gonna keep scouting around. I need to finish scouting the rest of the green zone. Hey, there we go, finally. Been shooting this stego forever. So we got a 174 tech stego with pretty terrible health. That's okay though. I guess we'll have a stego if we need one at least. Alright boys, so I came back to the Glowtail Cave and I knocked out this Megalo. Kind of funny to look through it. Looks like it's from YSS. Big mega tribe that used to be on the official servers. So I was afraid this thing was going to have like 100k HP, and so I just knocked it out. It took me like 400 trank arrows to knock this thing out, but we finally got it down. Got a free Megalo saddle out of it, which is always good. Alright boys, so I finally found a base. These guys have what looks to be a pretty freaking stacked base up here in the roof of the green zone. This is kind of my original spot on AB. I don't know if you guys remember, I built here probably two and a half years ago on Small Tribes. And people have started building here a lot since then. But it's good to find an actual base. I've looked all over the server, and this is the first one I've found that seems to be an actual base. So we're gonna glide over to this next crystal and take a better look here. Get us some fresh climbing picks, and let's go. So this is looking pretty juicy. It's full tech, has a lot of turrets. It looks like it got some dinos on the front as well. We are really far away from raiding this, but good to know there's at least some bases here for us to raid. I think if I had the stuff I have over on Small Tribes, then I would be able to raid this in probably like 30 minutes, something like that. So what we're gonna need to raid this base is a Tech Rock Drake Moin. So maybe these guys are German, who knows. So if we can get a Tech Rock Drake somehow, that is going to be the key to raiding this base, which looks very, very stacked. All sorts of vaults and other stuff in here. So we're going to have to keep this in our mind as we are scouting around and start to get a little bit bigger. Huh. Okay, so they got stairs. Maybe we could sneak underneath those somehow. I don't know, something like that. Alright boys, so I found another, looks like a raided base. There's something underneath there we're going to go look at after. But for now, I want to look at the rest of this base. This is kind of a terrible spot. I'm not really sure why you would build here. It's on this other side. Let's glide over there. It's got a transmitter. And is there anything that they had left for us? 1, 2, 3. Transmitter is empty. The flag up here. These turrets are probably empty. I'm getting kind of lucky with, or unlucky, I mean, with the raided bases here. There's no loot at all left over in them. All the bases that I've found. There's like something under here that I could see through this hill. Yeah, it's right there. Just it's like a 4x1 little base down there at the bottom. I'm not really sure where it is though. Let's drop down here. Where's this base at? It's right there. What? How do we get it? Is it? It's just right here. I've never seen this spot before. This is actually an interesting spot. Okay. So we got a stone base with tech ceilings on the roof. An Asia special here. Alright, so any juice for us? Oh, there's some dinos in here. Actually, there's some Terras. How does this guy have Terras if the servers are closed? He's an Iguanodon. Nothing too good, though. Alrighty, boys. So it turns out the servers have opened up. Finally, I'm not stuck on Aberration anymore. I went and checked after I saw that guy's base we raided that had the Pteranodons, and the servers had opened up. So we're over here on Scorched Earth. I'm going to be looking around a few of the mid caves. Maybe we'll be able to get some leftover loot, something like that, to get us started over here. And finally get us out of this prim flak and our glider. I really need some dinos. I'm getting really sick of flying around with this glider. So dinos would be really nice at this point. Okay, we finally made it into the mid cave. Looks like this has been raided for quite some time, but you never know what's going to be left here. So I saw that there were some vaults at the bottom, which is what we're going to be checking out. Throw out our Spino, take care of these bugs here. Oh, yes. Yes, dude, finally. Okay, we got some heavy turrets. The heavies are the main good thing in here, it looks like. Let's look in these other vaults. Anything in here? Empty. 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 Okay, so there's just these heavy turrets, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not like that's crazy. But that's solid. We don't really have a base to defend even, but at least there's some things to get it started. Some other vaults over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, this thing almost jumped off the edge. Relax. Okay, so in these vaults... Yo! A tech rifle. There's a tech rifle here. And some cloning chambers. So the cloning chambers are big news. Those are super light and they can be demoed for a lot of materials. I'm going to take these recipes as well and this sword. That's pretty solid. Alright, so I'm going to use the rest of this element on this tech rifle. Get rid of some of these dinos here. It's going to disappear when I transfer anyway, so might as well use it up. This tech rifle is pretty big though. If we can just get some element dust, then we can maybe find a base that we can cheese with a tech rifle though. So that's super good news. We got a couple cloning chambers and some heavy turrets, so we're kind of chilling at this point. These guys have a mana. Come on, dude. At least we know these guys are in contact with the big tribes because they have a mana. Oh, they were here just a couple minutes ago. Come on, boys. They have no door. There's a cryo fridge. Let's go, dude! These are all babies, though, which kind of sucks. I don't really want to raise them, but... That does kind of suck. Cannonballs, they're just babies. Got a bunch of baby dinos. In here... Oh, there's some flak, some good flak. That's nice. This guy... Dude, okay, let's go. Let's freaking go. We got a mana, boys. Oh my gosh, finally, dude. I've been flying around with a glider for a week now. Finally got a mana gar. That is going to help us so much. We can finally do some things. We can move around really easy. We can carry stuff. That just makes our life so much better. Got some rockets in here. Okay, dude. Finally, we got a break. Caught a break. Alright. Some brews. These guys have bred lightning wyverns. Kind of whack. Huh. Alright. Oh my gosh, dude. Finally, we got a mana. Okay, I think we're gonna head out of here. Oh, I got this cool inflatable dino skin, too. We got all the artifacts. I'm actually gonna take all these empties because I need them. Anything in here? Not really. That's okay though. That mana is absolutely huge, boys. That's gonna get us so much farther. So that is some crazy, crazy good news. Alrighty, boys, that is where we're going to wrap up the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro to Asia. We are going to get really far in this series, and next episode we're going to get into some huge raids that give us our big alpha base. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this. Let me know if you are excited for Asia in the comments. We'll have to catch you guys in the next video. Until then, peace, my dudes.